Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. It has seemed things just get worse and worse for Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, and it's because of his own doing. The lawyers and legal counsel, which should be very busy defending FTX, have quit. That is true. And that's because of SBF tweeting himself. That's right. His incessant tweets have raised conflicts of interest and made it very, very difficult for his legal team to actually defend him and represent him. They are actually trying to reorganize and maybe put up a solid defense, but his tweeting is preventing him from doing that. So, as lawyers, they see their client is pretty much completely indefensible. So they're like, no thanks. We don't want anything more to do with this guy. And they basically have terminated the relationship with him. Now, this isn't conclusive because the judge in the case might force them to continue representing him. Also, I do think they were looking at kind of like resolutions in cases of fraud similar to this one. We all know that the mighty Elizabeth Holmes just got sentenced to 11 years. And I think the SBF case is going to be even worse, seeing like how much fraud and how much deception was going on in the company. Lawyers don't like to lose high-profile cases because it might actually damage their business in the future. And basically, with SBF tweeting one-letter tweets, perhaps in order to cover up the fact that he was deleting concurrent tweets, that's really not helping their case. Him tweeting these mystical tweets, making it very, very hard for him to operate. And obviously, they don't want to look like fools in court defending someone that's completely indefensible. So because of the Elizabeth Holmes case, they probably saw that, we can't really defend this guy. They're going to convict him just like Elizabeth Holmes, maybe even worse. And him tweeting all these tweets just makes it ever harder for us. So we got to step out and cut our losses, which is exactly what they're actually going to do. Now, this leaves SBF without any real good representation. I'm sure those lawyers were highly paid lawyers. I guess he could depend on a public defender, but a public defender spends roughly 5 seconds per case because they get so many of them. So he's got to find another legal representation unless the court attorney orders the legal team to actually represent SBF. But right now, with SBF's own actions, weird sayings, and behavior, it is nearly impossible for any legal team to actually represent SBF. So things just get worse and worse and worse for SBF, but it is of his own doing. If he just acted normally and didn't go insane, he would still have a legal team. But right now, he does not actually have a legal team because they saw that this case was not winnable. They couldn't defend him, and his erratic behavior essentially nullifies any reorganization attempts that they are actually trying to do. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.